For content creation purposes, I managed to spend 2000 diamonds on this account, like making my account a bit worse, to show you how Steadwick is unlocked. So I just need to spend this energy. And after spending the energy, you will see basically the Steadwick event activated. I'm really close to it. And I don't recommend doing this because I had to spend energy and I had to refresh basically the emblem, not the emblem, yeah, the emblem store here quite many times, like 25 times in total, and one refresh costs 40 after the 10th or so. So this was a really expensive thing to do, but at the same time I had to do it now. I couldn't have time like elsewhere or later. So I'm gonna spend this thing, and the best spend is, I guess, right now these things here. So as long as I still have some option to purchase spells, I do purchase the spells, and then I'm gonna activate the Steadwick event in a moment. I'll show you what happens during the Steadwick event activation. I'm the first in the server, so no one else has done this before. Level 90, we got to level 90. And what happens is that you see that level 90 has been reached. You get 3200 XP. You can claim it, or you can wait until the Steadwick event is over in about a week or two, and then you earn real XP. Maybe earning real XP makes sense. What is this? Maybe this is a level 90 thing as well. So if you want to optimize things, then maybe you claim this later and you hold this here. So level 90 gave you quite a lot of extra things as well. I'm gonna claim it because I want to show you the store as well. So there is a specific store that is quite hidden from you. When you reach level 90, you won't earn any XP. So that 3200 XP that you got were transformed to some other things. Also here you're not earning XP anymore, but you earn those extra things. Here you have XP exchange because there is an overflow in terms of XP. You see that I got 3290, and you can buy one of these things in here. This is horrible because you essentially don't need any of these things except the spell scrolls, but it takes ages until you see like 10 spell scrolls, and then you continue for 10 more and 10 more. Like, how much can you click? And you can get 5 casting crystals in total. You get this in no time. And evidently just one, or wait, it's 3000, it's already over. So you can get 5, plus you can get the artifact essence, 50 in total. This is what's worth getting. Casting crystals because of scarcity, artifact essence because of utility, and the remaining, the change goes on spell scrolls. You don't need dragon blood, dragon steel, heaven cast stones, all these are bad. So this is the shop that is quite hidden. A lot of people don't know about it. But after the Steadwick event ends, basically you get back to normal and continue accumulating XP until level 110. And on level 110 there is a new mode getting activated. So you have all these options available to you. Now, let's see Steadwick. Basically what happens is that you cannot start Steadwick, so this is why it was a horrible purchase from my end. I just have time to record the video today, because I score 50 points with each person in the Steadwick event already in level 90. No, 25. Score growth 25 a day, 25 points. And this means that you need to accumulate multiple people here on level 90. And the rewards are simply not worth it. So you don't rush the Steadwick event. If you're not first, we will spend at least a week here to accumulate the 1000 points every single day. And then others can catch up with their XP. So for example, if you check out here the opponents, 89, 88, 88, 88, all the 88s are gonna be in the Steadwick event before it starts with level 90. Maxi may make it to level 90. And yes, I gave them a competitive advantage by spending 2000 diamonds on basically basic materials that don't even make sense. But you know, this is fine. At least it levels the field at least a bit. And this account will be retired sooner or later anyway. I just had this bet going with Yo-Yo back in the days, who's not even relevant, where you see 4.8 million, I'm like 10.8 million, because he quit quite a while ago. So that's what you can imagine or expect in Steadwick. Nothing happens, and then basically there is gonna be Steadwick attack and Steadwick defense. Now, some things are still happening though. So if you check out the formation, there you can see that war machines are still not enabled. On level 89, you enable basically the best possible backup formation, which is Arctic Coercion. So you may want to unlock that. Although so you upgrade it to 15 with some regular XP, that's fine, that doesn't cost you anything. 15 out of 15. You don't need the right hand side because it's just intelligence and water spell damage. Well, if you have water spell, fine, but me with Inferno, I don't have water spell damage, and let alone the damage multiplier on spell damage is not that much. You need the left hand side though, although magic resistance is not that important either, but you might as well level it up. If not, then you go for hero attack, hero defense on the right hand side here, and maybe here in the best blessing of Luna, I activated it by accident. So you go up to level 15 once again, you can afford it easily by now, and you do the right hand side and you activate hero defense. You can spend on that, at least your scrolls. So this is a level 89 thing. By level 90 you can activate that. And in the arsenal, sooner or later you're gonna get to war machines. Where are war machines? So far nowhere. You just have peak talent, illusory, and these things. Sooner or later you're gonna get war machines as well. And with war machines like attacker, defender, and so on, they are gonna be introduced in the Steadwick event, and everyone from level 80 onwards will be able to get war machines as well, if you're just a late starter and just took things quite gently. So now you see what you shouldn't do. Basically, I spent 2000 diamonds because I'll retire the account sooner or later anyway, and I'm not taking it that seriously anymore, let alone the complete lack of competition at the moment that I can very well afford it at the moment. And yeah, that's what you can expect. It's a disappointment initially because you see, oh, finally I was waiting for Steadwick, I was sticking around just for Steadwick, and then nothing is happening, and nothing will happen for quite a while. If I was alone here forever, in that case it would take me 40 days to unlock Steadwick just alone. Now if there are 2 people, then it takes 20 days. If there are 4 people, then it takes 10 days. And unfortunately, given there is 4 people, I would say it's not even 1 week, but rather 2 weeks until we'll stay on level 90. Now during that time, you purchase the absolute minimum of energy. You do everything to the minimum because you're not leveling up in terms of XP. After Steadwick is over, leveling up continues. Write it in the comments what you think about the Steadwick event. It's not my favorite thing. And by the way, after you finish Steadwick, that's the worst. Because afterwards, every single day, you need to do a 3-minute long Steadwick defense fight. You cannot skip it, because if you skip one day, then you fall behind and you will earn less diamonds. First place is 500 a week, second place is 450 a week, third place 400 a week, and then comes 380, and it dampens basically the gaps. But you need to play this every single day for 50 days, and then you still need to play this once a week. Now there is one good news, that from level 90 onwards here, if you reset, I cannot show it to you anymore because I've done this today to get XP. After resetting the stage, you can sweep until stage 15. This means that you sweep all the way and you don't have to do the last 3 fights. At least this saves you just a bit of time. But that time save it comes back with Steadwick, unfortunately, so you need to set it aside and do it. Tough luck. These are the changes on level 90, and then afterwards we will continue with the Steadwick battles, first, second, third, and so on. I think there are 4 battles, and then after the Steadwick event you continue leveling up your character until level 110. It will be even slower, it will be super slow until you get to level 110. So imagine this is like the first 4 months or 3 to 4 months, and then you spend the rest of the year leveling up to 110. That's what you can expect in Hero of Chaos. I don't think this account will reach 110.